From the very beginning, I was a constant presence in my son James's life. As a devoted mother, I nurtured him with every ounce of love and care I could gather. He possessed a quiet intelligence, and perhaps his reserved nature was a bit too much for his own benefit. As he approached me one evening, his voice wavering, I sensed that something weighty lingered in his thoughts. "Mom," he began, shifting uneasily on his feet, "I need your help with something. It's my inaugural experience." An overwhelming surge of feelings swept over me. Is this your inaugural experience? Was he weaving a tale about driving? Let me share a tale about a job interview. Once upon a time, there was a girl. I held back my questions and smiled, maintaining a cheerful tone. "Absolutely. My dear, what is it that you require?" His eyes danced briefly to the ground. The intricacies of life. It's a tangled web, isn't it? Believe in me, come what may." My stomach twisted in anticipation. James had never addressed me in such a manner before. He possessed a remarkable clarity, a refreshing candor that was unmistakable. The shroud of secrecy cast an unsettling shadow. "Very well," I replied with a measured tone. "I place my trust in you. Simply share your desires with me." After a prolonged pause, he finally mustered the courage to say, "I need you to come with me. Tonight, a certain task awaits me." It was in that moment that the true dread took hold. Yet, I had vowed to place my faith in him. With a swift motion, I donned my coat and stepped into the night, trailing behind my son. We journeyed in quietude for what seemed like a timeless stretch. James gripped the steering wheel with intensity. His jaw tightened. My imagination soared with endless possibilities. Was he facing a predicament? Had he crossed a line into the realm of the forbidden? Did someone pose a threat to him? At long last, we found ourselves standing before a serene, forsaken house on the fringes of town. The location lay enveloped in shadows, its windows shattered, its door clinging precariously to its hinges. The scent hung heavy in the air, a blend of decay, damp wood, and an even more foul essence lurking beneath. Once upon a time, there was a character named James. In hushed tones, I shared my words. "What is this realm?" He faced me, his expression a mystery waiting to be unraveled. "Mother, I require you to remain in the vehicle. Regardless of the whispers that reach your ears. Resist the urge to step through the threshold. Swear to me." My heart raced with anticipation. "James, share with me the tale of what's unfolding." "Swear to me, Mom." I could hardly manage a nod before he gracefully exited the car and vanished into the house, leaving a lingering sense of mystery in the air. The hush that enveloped the room was suffocating. Then I heard it, a piercing scream, not his, a woman's tale. I failed to uphold my commitment. With a surge of energy, I leaped from the car and dashed into the house. The atmosphere hung heavy with dust, mingling with an unmistakable metallic tang. Crimson essence? My heart raced in my ears as I stepped into the shadowy corridor. The walls bore the marks of a frantic struggle, as if a soul had raked their fingers across the surface in a desperate plea for escape. The floor groaned beneath my cautious footsteps. A heavy, oppressive atmosphere lingered in the air, the sort that sent shivers down my spine and raised the hairs on my arms. And there, in the heart of the room, stood James. He loomed over a bound and gagged woman, his hands quivering, a knife lying on the floor beside him. His face was marked by the trails of sorrow. "Mother," he gasped. In that moment, uncertainty enveloped me, leaving me at a loss for what to do next. She sought to wound me. "She is the one who made him halt," his breath coming in ragged gasps. The woman on the floor shot him a fierce look, her eyes ablaze with anger. And that was the moment I realized who she was. She was the woman who captured the headlines, the individual responsible for the mysterious disappearances of young boys. My son was not engaged in any wrongdoing. He had been halting moments after my desperate call. The police came rushing in. James trembled in my embrace, and I held him tight, softly repeating that he had made the right choice, that he was secure. In a twist of fate, the woman found herself in custody, while James emerged as the unexpected hero of the tale. Yet, as I gazed into his eyes, I perceived something that demanded my attention. In the shadows, a transformation unfolded. On that fateful night, my son had embarked on an adventure that defied all expectations. He had rescued a soul, yet an unsettling notion lingered in my mind, whispering that he had sacrificed a piece of his very essence along the way. As I pivoted to offer him solace, he leaned in and murmured, "Mom, what if I found joy in it?" I stood still, caught in a moment of disbelief. As the air shifted, an unexpected chill enveloped the room and my breath became a mere whisper. "James, what do you wish to convey?" He gazed up at me, his eyes filled with a distant, haunting quality. In that moment, as I held her there, the realization that she could no longer harm anyone filled me with a sense of strength. I found it enjoyable. My heart tightened. "James, you were safeguarding your own well-being." "That's quite typical." Yet he simply shook his head. "Not at all, Mom. It was more than that. It was truly extraordinary. I wasn't merely looking to halt her. I sought to instill in her the same fear she had once cast upon those children. A shiver coursed through me. James lent me his ear. You stand apart from her. Your choice was wise. His gaze danced with an enigmatic spark. Did I? Then why does it seem like I yearn to embark on that journey once more? The words pierced through the air, sending a chilling wave of dread coursing through my veins. This had transcended mere justice. This delved into the essence of existence. Something had stirred within my son. I extended my hand to brush against his arm, yet he recoiled, stepping back into the shadows. You just don't get it, Mom. As I gazed into her eyes, witnessing the fear within them, a profound sense of control washed over me for the very first time in my existence. And it felt good. My stomach knotted in a tumultuous dance. James, it's time for us to share our thoughts with someone. You're taken aback. And that concludes the tale. He offered a languid, haunting smile. Perhaps, dear Mom, I've just uncovered a new facet of my being. And now, I yearn to uncover the depths of my potential. I gulped. A profound dread settling deep within my very core. The child I nurtured, the boy I cherished and shielded, had ventured into uncharted territory. And I found myself questioning whether he could ever return from that brink. The night had more to reveal. The tale was only starting to unfold.